I don't know. I really like the Logitech ones. I just don't like that this has the mic. That's the only thing.
Alrighty. Ooh,
Are we recording?
we are recording, yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Great. Hit the intro.
Um, yeah, I already know what the episode title is gonna be.
What is...
It's gonna be Jesus. Leo.
It's going to be Jesus.
No, it's gonna be Two Guys Return from the Dead. That's what it's gonna be.
Oh, yeah, I like that. And Leo's back.
Yep. We're yeah.
I still can't get over the fact that you're drinking a strawberry milkshake at... What time is it? 9 in the morning. Bold decision.
It's good.
Still a very bold decision.
Welcome back to Two Guys One Pod.
Yes.
We have not been good hosts, as you know. We haven't had an episode out in like 6-7 weeks. Long time. The last one was June 14th.
Was that really the last one?
Yep.
Jeez.
So there's really no excuse. That's really bad. We're just gonna try to move forward from it. We got
Yes.
a new layout planned. We're not gonna get into the details, but
We will be covering, though, the new schedule that we are deciding to do.
yeah. So all you guys gotta know is that we should be able to get episodes out every week. All right.
At least once a week. Hopefully.
Huge disclaimer. At some point, we're gonna talk about current events. Naturally, politics get roped into that, but we are not going to share our opinions on anything or where we stand. Literally, we're not going to do. I'm not even going to say anything else. It's just that. We're going to talk about some events that occurred.
Yeah, we're just going to be talking about some main events that occurred with some political people. We're not really going to be talking about our standpoint on it. We're just going to be talking about the event that happened. That's about it.
Yeah.
If I said that right. And Leo is also making a return.
Yep, he's right here.
He is right here. I don't know. Oh yeah, you could see him in the camera.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Okay, so first up on the agenda, everybody knows, we have the draft. We decided to do trios. So, three things that go together. I did not prepare for this one at all.
I did not prepare for this one either.
This is the first one that I haven't prepared for.
We
So,
came up with most of this stuff either this morning or within the last 2 days. So we have had no preparation for any of this,
Yep.
which is probably not a good thing to say out loud, but it is the truth.
Yep. I'm just gonna write down
And
some ideas.
okay, Leo was doing some interesting stuff. Did you get me a pen? Oh, I have a pen. I have a pen right here. Ugh.
Okay, I got three ideas.
How do you have 3 ideas already?
Because two of them have been floating around in my brain this morning.
Oh. You said trios to me this morning, and I have not thought of anything yet this morning.
That was last night.
Yes, you did send them to me last night. Also, Leo is walking in front of the camera.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Dude!
Don't turn me down. Ooh, this is a nice pen. This is a good pen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I need to look up some trio.
No.
Yes.
You can't look up the stuff.
I can't. I don't know anything. I'm looking it up. That's
Yeah,
my
well-
handicap.
Let me get the first pick.
Sure.
And so this is really tough because
Ooh, I actually just thought of one, but I don't know where I would rank it.
yeah, me neither. I don't really know where I'd rank these.
I think I might just rank them from like first to last of just how I just come up with them.
Yeah, because I don't really know what's the best. So I think my first pick
Ooh, these
is
are
gonna
actually
be
some good ones.
rock paper scissors.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's my first pick. Everybody's played that game. I'm not gonna try to over-explain it, but come on now, iconic. What do you got?
First one that popped into my head. I don't know if you watched this show a ton when you were a kid, but I'm gonna go with a classic: SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward.
That's really good. Yep, that's a good one. So I get the. Oh no, you get another one too. You get the third pick as well.
Oh yeah, I do. All right, I'm gonna go with Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Hmm.
I think I'm just gonna go like all characters.
That was pretty bad.
Just yeah.
I don't like that pick.
I don't know. A good trio. I remember watching their movies when I was a kid. Leo was
He's blocking the camera.
Leo is literally standing or sitting right in front of the camera. That is great.
I'm not showing him any attention today.
I am, because
All
he's great.
Um,
How dare you neglect your pet?
moving on. Second pick is my last one where I don't have people for. I'm going to do I'm gonna do the primary colors.
Oh, that's good.
Red, blue, and yellow.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. Back to my list. These are not good.
I have one if you don't want to go, or if you can't.
Go right ahead. I think this is kind of like a special episode, so let's.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say that.
Oh yeah.
You could people watching, you can see by the runtime, whatever it ends up being. Special episode because we missed forever, and we feel bad.
Yeah, we do feel bad. So this is gonna be a longer episode than normal. We're gonna be shooting for what? Around 2.5 hours?
Just for this episode, yeah.
Yeah, we're playing a couple games. We're doing a lot of topics today, just because we do need to fill out more time.
Yeah.
I can't get over Leo. He's great. Okay.
Anyways, my pick that I have for number 3 is going to be the Chicago Bulls. I'm going Jordan Pippen.
Oh, like actual.
Rodman.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Actually, that actually has me thinking.
That was probably the. There's other trios in NBA history, but I think that one was the first most iconic one.
Yeah, that was probably a really good one. Oh, this is.
I just curb stomped Leo.
This is gonna be fun. Okay, I'm trying to think of like a good food like trio. Problem is it's like tough to go with a food trio. What's a good food trio? I'm blanking. This happens a lot when it comes to this stuff. Back to my list. You can call this cheating if you want. I'm still doing it. Ooh, that'd be good. Problem is I've never seen that movie.
I got a good one.
You got a good one?
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
This is kind of weird, but I got first, second, third. And it's like first place, second place, third
Oh,
place.
like a podium.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
a good one. I like
I actually really like that.
And I mean 1, 2, 3. Means multiple things,
Yeah.
not just your placement or whatever.
Alright, I need to look up trios.
It's like gold, silver, bronze.
That is good.
Boom.
Uh,
I might just win this by default because he's not going to be able to complete his draft.
No, probably. You have me beat.
Wow.
I'll admit that. I'll just go with another one. This is before our time, but I know older people will probably like this. The Three Stooges.
The Three Stooges?
Yes.
You mean the Three Stooges?
Yeah, Stooges. Three Stooges. I don't know. It's early in the morning. Yes.
Okay.
That trio. I can't talk. Do you have all yours? Or do you need one yet? You need one more. I need 2 more.
Yeah.
Floor is yours again.
The people probably listening thought of one, and they're like, "Oh my God, say this one." And we're probably never.
Well, like I have a lot of people that I could say, but like I don't know. Oh wait. Nope. I got one. You'll actually like it. Oh no wait. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, I got my next one. Wait. Hold on. I don't want to mess the name up. The 3 guys from Top Gear.
Ben's gonna like that one.
Yeah.
Trying to persuade the fans with that, I guess.
You just mean Ben?
Yes.
Fans, aka Ben.
I'm gonna go with the Blue Man Group. It's 3 guys, I believe.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That's my last one.
And I think I'll round it off with music as well. I'll go with Jonas Brothers. Probably not a great pick, but it is a trio.
The Blue Man Group aren't like music.
Aren't they music?
They're comedy. They don't speak.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
they're
yeah. What am
literally
I
all blue.
thinking of? That's
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyways,
Jonas Brothers.
Jonas
Ew.
Brothers.
Ugh. Nope. Hi, Leo.
For the younger. Hi, Leo.
They're in like their 30s or like late 30s. I thought.
Yeah, they're getting older. That's like early 2000s people.
Ay.
Okay, I think it's safe to say that you probably won that.
That was probably the fastest draft we've ever done, and that was really surprising.
Just because like we listed off like random things, we didn't really go for like good selections.
Yeah, this one was not a competitive draft.
I probably will
say.
be continuously looking more up throughout the day just to see what good ones
Yeah.
we could find.
Okay. So,
Like there were a lot of them on here that I thought could have been said.
Yeah.
What is that one? What the?
Okay.
All right, what is next? Isn't that a discussion topic now?
well, before we get into that, I want you to blind rank the Team USA athletes. So,
Oh yeah.
I believe there's 12 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Now, for
10, 11, 12. Yeah.
I would like to just say this before we do this. Brody, you would consider yourself a diehard basketball fan, right? Well, not close to
I wouldn't
diehard,
say diehard, but I'm a good fan.
but like
I
so
enjoy
like for me, like I know basketball but not as much as Brody does. So he will probably get triggered by this list, but I am going to like obviously I know most of these guys, but I don't know like he's probably going to pick some that I don't exactly know super well.
No, I mean we're
So
going
just
through all of them, all 12. You're gonna blind rank the entire
No,
roster.
no, no. I thought you were just gonna pick 5 random ones, and I was just gonna blind rank that.
No, we're doing all 12.
That is gonna take forever.
No, it's not.
That might take a while.
It's not gonna take forever.
That might take a while. Well, I'm not. Oh man. Okay.
So if you don't know how blind rank works, everybody, there's in this case there's 12 players. I'm gonna just say a name, and he's gonna put it anywhere between 1 to 12.
I'm not even gonna write down the names. I'm just gonna cross off a number, so I know that that number is done with.
Maybe do initials.
Sure.
In all honesty, the top 5 are really what really matters.
That's why I thought we were just gonna do top 5, and you were just gonna pick 5.
The thing about this Team USA roster, though, is it's mostly the players that we grew up watching, because we grew up watching the 2010s and the 2020s, obviously.
Yes.
Mostly the 2010s.
There's a couple younger guys in here though. Those I think are the ones I'm gonna struggle with more.
Yeah, those are gonna be towards the bottom of the pack. Honestly.
Probably.
So first up, I'm gonna give you a layup here. I'm gonna give you LeBron James. You can put him anywhere in the list.
I figured you were gonna do him first or save him for last.
Nope, he's going first. You get to put him anywhere on the list. And this is not all time. This is current.
So how they are playing now.
Yeah, for the Team USA team.
Okay. This is tough.
It is.
Because you know my stance on him. I don't know if they know.
He just doesn't like him for some reason.
I don't really care for him a ton. Just because when it comes to the debate between him and Jordan, I usually pick, or I shouldn't say usually, I always pick Jordan.
Yeah.
Just because Jordan was able to do everything he did basically on one team. LeBron had to bounce around and find help everywhere to be able to get his championships. He also had a championship during COVID, which I still don't even know in my book doesn't even count. But that's just me. Brody probably disagrees with me, but
I would.
That's a debate for a different day.
Yeah, honestly, all I'm going to say is I've always been a Jordan, on his side, but recently I'm kind of in the middle. Because
And that's
it's
fair.
looking, LeBron's just, his portfolio just keeps looking better and better. And especially it being revealed that Jordan's, steals, his all-time
I did
record,
see something about
it
that.
was
How
bugged.
the person who did the stats and stuff for the Bulls during that time period was almost like buffing Jordan's
Yeah.
stats, when it came to defensive stats.
Yep.
Some people are saying that it was buff. Some people were saying that it was realistic, but like you had to be at the games to actually like see it.
Yeah.
Some people are like going back and actually like watching old films, like because sometimes like on TV they'll play old games and whatever. Um,
Yeah, so Jordan with buff stats is still doesn't compare to LeBron stats, but that is something I saw.
you also have to keep in mind too that LeBron has played a lot more seasons than Jordan.
But and that's exactly what I would say, but I saw this on TikTok. This guy cut LeBron's career off when Jordan ended. So they the same length. And I was like, "Whoa."
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You have to cut his like
I
stats
know,
and
and
stuff
it was
off right when Jordan would have retired and looked at the
and
stats
yeah,
at that point.
and I think LeBron still had the edge there, which and I was like, "Okay." But Luka Doncic is also on track to clear 40,000 points. And
I
he's
believe that.
super young, so
I believe that.
anyways,
Um, okay.
yeah, so
I
where are you
will.
putting him?
I will. As of late,
This is a layup.
I will say right now I'm not putting him at one.
I don't know why you wouldn't put him at 1.
I don't want to put him at one.
He's easily the best player on the team. And it's not even close.
I'm not going to let you influence my decision.
He's not. There's
I
nobody
will
that's
not
close to him
cave
at
to
all.
this peer pressure. I will put him at two.
Oh my God. Who is one? You know what? Okay. No, that was easy a layup. Honestly, should have been 1. Top 2 greatest player of all time.
I
Currently.
refuse. I refuse.
Dude, they had
to
him
put
carrying their USA flag as they were on a ferry going into their next whatever.
And I would understand that.
No,
for the stuff that he has done.
He is going insane on the team, and he's making fantastic
Maybe I should
plays.
actually be looking at the stats while I'm doing this.
He's making great plays too. Like, oh my God, easy 1.
Hold on, let me just look up the stats real quick. So for the record, I have not had a chance to watch any of the games, which probably is not a super great thing to say, but I have seen the scores that they've put up. I just haven't been able to watch any of the games.
Here, I have LeBron's stats right here. Oh, hang on, this is 2012. Oh
Roster.
my God, he was in so many Olympics.
Well, I found the players. I just don't have the stats. Actually, I think I'm on the same thing you are.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't be looking at the players though. Yeah, don't be looking at the
I'm
players.
at the same thing you are. I want to see the stats though. So here, let me just find them. What the heck? LeBron. Stupid. God damn it! It's not telling me their stats. It's just telling me who's on the team. History, Olympic roster, schedule results.
One key stat to know about every player on Team USA. Let's see.
They haven't lost yet, right?
No.
I don't
Well,
think
you lose, you're done.
I thought it's a round robin and then they do like a bracket. I thought that's how they do it.
Do they?
I thought that's how they do it.
I'm not sure.
Because that's kind of like how like the World Cup is and stuff like that. Is it's like a round robin and then they do a bracket.
The average age is 30 and a half years old.
Really?
Wow. Pretty old team. Okay, before we continue, let me just read the main stat for every player.
Oh, here we go. I think I found it.
Starting with Devin Booker. Woo! 6.9 assists per game. Oh, this isn't in the... Okay, but this isn't when they played for Team USA. This is just...
I actually have the Team USA.
Yeah.
LeBron is leading in points.
Well, no
with
kidding.
14.2.
Woo,
But Anthony
wow.
Edwards is right behind him with 13.
Yeah. Well, that's because, yeah,
And Curry's at 12.8.
Yep.
AD's leading with rebounds at 9.8 over Embiid. And LeBron is barely leading by assists with 3.6. Drew Holiday is leading with 3.2.
So LeBron's leading in 2 things right now.
Oh, here. Now I actually have some of the... Now I actually have the stats now. Okay. Nope, I'm not going to cave. I'm going to keep him at 2.
Oh my gosh.
I think the point is I'm just gonna keep him at 2 to piss you off. I think that's just the plan at this point.
Anybody listening that actually knows basketball would be so triggered.
Probably.
Okay, but I will say there's one other player that I would put at 1 based on their performance for Team USA, and you already said their name. So if you put them there, then that'll be fine with me.
I've said a lot of people's names though already.
Yeah, next up we're going Devin Booker.
Booker, okay.
I personally hate that guy, but even if I don't like them, I still am like, he's
isn't
a
he
good
off the
player.
bench?
He might have started once.
I think he's off the bench because he's averaging 7.2 a game with 1.6 rebounds and 1.4 assists. So not great.
What I mean, that's really good. For
not compared to these other numbers.
Yeah, but look at the team he's on.
Yeah, but I'm saying like compared to these other numbers, that's not great. Like, yeah, he's really good to be on the team, but compared to the rest of the guys on the team, that's not looking the greatest.
I guess.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Sure, yeah. Yep. Where'd you put him?
See, here's the thing why I wanted to do the 5. Because the top 5 places, it's a lot easier to narrow down. When you have 12 spots, you could literally put him anywhere.
You want to do the top 5 instead?
Yes.
Okay, let's redo it.
Thank God.
First pick, LeBron James.
No.
I'm going to give you a second chance.
So you're just picking 5 random people then?
Yes.
Okay.
Not random. I'm picking 5.
Yes, you're picking 5 people. Okay.
Pretty much based on what you say. So this is kind of rigged against you.
I hate you.
But it is what it is. Let me see what you wrote down.
I wrote down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I thought you skipped 2. Okay.
No.
First pick, LeBron James, debatably the greatest of all time.
I hate you.
Debatably.
Yeah, it is a debate.
It is. And it's, yeah.
Out of spite, I'm still going to put him at 2.
Oh, man. Okay. Next up, we're going to go...
I need my stats.
I'm going to go Drew Holiday.
Ooh, okay. So...
Look at this guy.
What? Is he just... Why? Okay, I'm not even going to ask. So, Drew Holiday. He's 34 already?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, he's old.
He played with Anthony Davis on the Pelicans when Anthony Davis was a rookie.
Really?
Yeah.
3.2 for assists for him.
I don't know if you should be looking at the stats.
I want to be looking at the stats.
I don't know.
I'm looking at the stats. 8.4 points, not super high. 3.6 for rebounds. I will put him at 4.
Okay. Yeah. And he is arguably the most underrated player of all time.
Drew Holiday?
Mm-hmm.
I could attest to that.
Okay. Next up. I'm going to go... Oh. I don't even like having this guy's name in my mouth. Jason Tatum.
Ooh.
My least favorite player of all time.
just came off of a championship.
Okay.
Brody, how do you feel about that?
Whatever.
Give me your opinion.
Whatever. Did you see him right after he started mimicking Kanye,
Yes, I
Kevin
did see that.
Garnett, and Kobe? Like, dude,
Yes, he started mimicking a ton of people.
it's like you're not cool. You're cringy.
I guess we'll never know.
Oh my god. We did it. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
hate
that's
that
so
guy.
funny.
His jump shot looks goofy.
Looks like he's doing something to that basketball that
Looks like he's humping the ball.
it looks like he's violating the basketball when he shoots. Dude, I've seen so many memes of that. It's not even funny. All right.
Where'd you put him? You got 1, 3, and 5 open, right?
Yes. I'm going to put him at 1. I'm just kidding. No.
Ooh,
I'll put him at 5.
nice.
I think I'm actually going to write something down. I wrote it wrong. I wrote it down wrong, but I wrote basketball violator.
All right.
We're just going to get like he's just going to get pinged for this and it'll be like, "All right, what the heck?"
All right. Next player, Anthony Edwards.
Ooh.
I believe he's like the youngest on the team,
Yes, I believe so.
and he's going crazy. He's going crazy.
Second for points.
Hey, Jordan's son. He's Jordan's son.
Yes, that is true.
Well,
I thought it was. Was it him or was it someone else?
well, it's Jimmy. It just said that Jimmy Butler.
I
was
thought it
his
was.
son
I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was
for
Jimmy.
a long time, but people were like tracing back when Ant was born, and it was like right when. Yeah, it was weird time.
I am going to put him. I have one or three
Hey,
left.
1 or 3.
But
I-
I
and
don't know who's going to be your last
I
person.
know my last person. I know my last person.
I
You could make this a perfect list, depending on where you put this guy, or you could shoot yourself in the foot.
probably will go with the second option. Second option.
Okay.
I'm gonna trust my gut, and I'm gonna put Edwards at the 3. I hate who you have picked for the last person.
Derek White from our
I
last
hate
one.
you so much.
He thought I was gonna pick his glorious king, Steph Curry.
That or like Embiid or like someone like that, like at least a bigger name. Did not think you were gonna go with White. That was a shock.
Yeah, no, I went with Derek White, probably the worst player on the team. Still a great player.
Still a great
But
player. Still
on this-
deserves to be on the team, but
On this stacked team, he's probably the lowest.
yeah.
See-
I'm okay with that. He's over LeBron. Like I'm
mean,
okay with that in my book.
Curry is a top 7 player of all time,
Oh, definitely.
but
I would easily say easily best point guard of all time.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
If you
Yes, most can. Yeah.
Who do you think would? Who
No.
else do you think is beating him at that position?
Hang on, back to this Jordan LeBron debate. Another thing I want to bring up
I don't want to keep talking about this
because
this could get heated very quick.
I'm just saying this. I just want to know your reactions to this because again, I'm pretty much in the middle on this, and you have not done a good job swaying me towards Jordan.
No, my dad could though.
What positions can Jordan play? One, right?
Yeah, he could do point guard. Oh, are
But
you
he's
saying
only-
like
he's
just
only
one
done-
position in general?
Yeah, he's only done shooting guard.
Yeah, because they never needed to throw him into any of those other positions. Like they always had other people who excelled in those positions that were built around him.
Right.
So he was able to play at that shooting guard position all the time. Unlike LeBron, when he kept moving teams, he needed to fill those other positions because at
Well-
the time when he would move to those teams, they didn't have anybody else good in certain positions, so he had to play those to fill out that gap.
Which is incredible that he can even do that.
Yeah, but don't you think that like if a team would be like, "Oh, we're getting LeBron, let's fill in other positions so he can play the actual position that he wants to play."
Well, he can play any position. He was point guard in 2020 when they won the championship. He won being the point guard on that team. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
But the way I look at it is like I almost look at it from the opposite view of that like the Bulls were able to build around Jordan like really well so that he was able to excel at that one position and some would say be the best at that position. As like LeBron, he needed to move around because no one really was able to build successfully around him. They were able to build around him, but not the way that the Bulls were able to do with Jordan, in my opinion.
Okay. Interesting. I also want to point out that it was. I would say that he can play the 1 to 4, but when he played center, I think that was kind of weird.
I don't think LeBron didn't have like don't get me wrong, like I don't want to say like he didn't have the build. He didn't really have like the height to play center.
Well, his defense is why they put him down there. He had like 3 blocks a game or something. Just when he was doing that.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. I just wanted to bring those points up because
Yeah, that's fine. That's fair.
I think that those are very interesting. Very interesting.
All right, are we moving on to a topic now?
You can fill up this blank air currently.
Blank air. Okay. Yeah, but no, like we were saying, actually, while Brody's checking something real quick, I will quick discuss the schedule on a short little basis. Brody will go into it more later. But so we are going to try to release an episode every week. we are going to basically take a day out of our one day out of every month and shoot a bunch of episodes, and we will release one episode every week. So the only thing that we don't like about this is that we're not going to stay super up to date with current events just because we are filming all our episodes for that 1 month, 1 day. So like, if we would shoot early in the month and something big happens at the end of the month, we won't be able to talk about it until the next month's following episodes, which kind of sucks, but just with how our schedule is looking like for the rest of the summer, it's just too busy, especially with us both being seniors this year at school and us working and stuff. Our schedule is going to get even more busy, so we decided to take one day out of our schedule, make sure that we both have time, and kind of take a whole day to shoot a bunch of episodes just so that we can keep doing this, have a video every week, stay consistent. Just because this last couple of months were very bad when it came to scheduling, and I will take the majority of the blame of it. I was not very super communicative with my schedule and what free time I had. I was going through a lot of stuff the last like 2 or 3 weeks, some personal stuff, so I was taking a lot of time from that and just some other stuff as well with work. But everything is a lot better now. I wouldn't say a ton more free time, but I do have more free time than what I did. And we were able to pick out a day here on this beautiful Saturday and make something work. So, well, this is the day we're shooting is Saturday. I don't know when this episode's coming out, but probably.
Probably the same day, honestly.
Probably. Brody will probably get it all edited and probably have it released by tonight. So,
Mm-hmm.
but anyways, yeah, that's kind of what the schedule's looking like. So,
All right. Yeah, I'm good.
'kay.
So I'm pointing out to you, it'd be cool for us to, because we've done the top 10 list sometimes, to
Yes.
bring do it in backwards and just have our own top
Yeah.
fives or three things. Did you prepare for that?
No.
Okay. So while you're doing that, I would like to talk about a current event that happened last week.
Well, so what am I doing right now? I'm getting prepared to top 10 list, or are we talking about
Your three
something?
top fives.
For
It was your top five sports, games, and then either movies or TV shows you pick. Doesn't matter.
and this is reverse, right? So we're picking the top 5 worst.
No. Like, rather than you having to guess my top five, you just share your top five.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, what I'm going to talk about that happened last week this was crazy. Last Thursday night, all Friday to Saturday morning, Microsoft had an update. And,
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah,
their
you talk about this.
their antivirus software glitched, or it's something like that. So all computers that installed that update, and anyone that used the Microsoft 365 apps, which is a high majority of businesses, they blue screened and they were not able to function. It was crazy. I work at a hotel, so I walked in. And I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And everybody at the front desk had paper and pencil out. Never seen this before. They wrote down every single room in the hotel and had to, when people left, then they figured out that they were gone because you can't check the system to see if this room is open, if it's vacant, or if there's a guest in there. So I was like, okay, that's already really, really wild that we have to do that. I started reading about it. Airlines were shut down and flights were canceled, that's big. Hospitals, I don't know exactly what the issue with them was, but hospitals being affected by this is very serious. Banks weren't working. People couldn't see like how much they had or use their bank account. Um, some people, some people had issues at grocery stores buying their groceries. That's also pretty bad. So Microsoft, messed up pretty bad here. But to me, this brought attention to how reliant we are on technology and how dominant Microsoft is. Because if the entire world, you know, a lot of it was affected by this, clearly Microsoft, they're pretty important. And this made me remember back in 2020 when the Russia-Ukraine stuff first happened. Again, that's kind of political. I'm not really going to get into that. But I do remember having to research it a little bit for a business class, for Intro to Business, because we were looking at Microsoft, and Microsoft like created systems and programs to fight the for Ukraine to fight the Russian softwares or whatever it was. And I was like, wow. So, I mean, they got involved with military stuff and political stuff like that. So, I just wanted to talk about that briefly because that was wild, and I think everybody should be aware of that because this guy, he said that he didn't even know it happened,
That is correct.
and he wasn't affected by it.
Nope.
I was pretty much instantly affected by it when I went to work. My parents here, they have computers over there when they work from home. One of them didn't work; it was blue screen. So, whew, it was wild. It was very wild. This was last week. Do you have your list put together, by the way?
I do. I did have one question. What do you mean by games?
Video games.
Video games? Okay. You did not specify. So I will have to quick do that list real quick.
Yeah, I'm missing one on that. Again, we said we're going to talk about politics briefly, just bring up some political events. In the same week, or just a little bit before, a little bit after, this Microsoft glitch. Days prior, former President Trump was almost assassinated, which is very bad. Something like this hasn't occurred since, like 40 years.
Yeah.
Back in the 80s or whatever. I think it was Reagan.
Mm.
That's really serious. Doesn't, in my opinion, I think everybody understands this. It doesn't matter where you stand. That's bad, and it should never come to that.
That should never happen, no
And-
matter what side you're on. That's just bad in general.
And it was revealed that it was a Republican, and like a 20-year-old Republican.
Yeah.
So pretty much our age, that's not a nice thought. And I thought it was weird because Trump's a Republican, so
Yeah, I think because I heard things that they were really looking into, like who he would vote for, who his family votes for, like who his like friends would vote for, stuff like that, to find like some kind of like
Motive.
influence of like trying to do it, but they couldn't. I don't know if they actually ever found like a solid motive for him to do it. I haven't really heard much about it since it's happened.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, it was crazy because I believe I was working at the time, and all of a sudden I got a text from my parents saying, "Oh yeah, Trump almost got assassinated. He got shot, whatever." And I quick pulled it up at work, and yeah, it was
That was
crazy.
insane. There was a video breaking it down where it's the bullet grazed his ear,
Yes.
but he turned his head to like just look at some other spectators as he was doing a speech or whatever, and milliseconds after he turned his head, the bullet came flying, and it was shown that if he didn't turn his head, it would have went right through his skull, and he would have been assassinated, which is, I mean, that's a huge deal. But again, doesn't matter what side you stand on. If you believe it's rigged or not, that's still incredibly dangerous, scary, and serious. Furthermore, again in the same week, maybe a little bit after this week, former or current President Biden dropped out of the race,
Correct.
which, again, we're not sharing any opinions on any of that, but I just think that it was a very interesting, 10 days, all of this stuff unfolded. And I don't think that's ever been done for a former president to rerun and then drop out. It might have been done once a long time ago.
Yeah. And I saw, I wouldn't say like I saw a lot of memes, but like I saw a lot of stuff like mentioning something like that. I didn't even think it was real.
Yeah,
I thought it was like a joke or like that he should. And then all of a sudden, I don't remember who I asked, but I was like, "Did he actually drop out?" And they were like, "Yes."
that was
And
me.
oh, it was you?
Yeah,
Okay. And I was very blown away that like he actually did drop out, and they recommended a new top candidate, and I mean it's definitely shook up the election.
yeah,
And this is a very important election for us, just because I know I'll be old enough to vote when that time comes.
yeah.
I can't remember if you'll be able to vote.
I won't be able to vote in
Okay.
this election, but I mean, whether we vote or not, it's gonna have a pretty big effect on us
Yeah.
because we're not really tiny kids. We're older kids. Where
Right.
we're getting to the point where this stuff actually does matter to us.
Yes.
As in, you know,
And that's also the thing too. Like I've had a lot of people say, "Oh, I'll be able to vote this year," but they're even considering not voting just because of who they have to pick from. Now that's obviously changed since Biden has dropped out and a new
right,
candidate is running
right.
for the Democrats, but it's still to the point of, do we even feel like voting? Obviously, I'm going to vote just because I've been preached to for the last, like 3 years that like you should vote because it is your American
Yeah,
right.
from our history teacher.
Yeah, and that like I probably will vote. And I'm
Just
not.
yeah,
Yeah, we're not going to get super deep into
yeah.
that. So
Very interesting, very scary, very wild 10 days. Um, so yeah, I think that was pretty interesting and
yeah,
important to share. Just, I mean, I'm sure by now everybody has heard of all of these events. If not, maybe we brought more clarification to them. But there's that.
easy, Brody.
Yeah, I'm gonna explode.
And Leo is still slumped on your lap.
Yeah, he's very chill today.
I'm disappointed about that because he was a lot of fun the last time we
He'll
shot here.
he'll wake up.
If you
we're
don't
only
remember,
40 minutes.
check out the
Episode 2.
episode 2, which is titled Leo.
Yeah,
I don't know if any of you guys will be able to hear it, but you'll definitely see our reactions, and it is hilarious.
yeah,
It's probably one of my favorite episodes.
yeah.
It's very funny.
All right. So
I actually was able to complete all 3 of my lists,
nice.
which I was very excited about. I don't know if they're exactly in order, but I definitely have
Yeah,
5
me
things
too.
listed.
Me too.
So is it um as soon as one person says one, do we have to cross that out on ours, or is it just
No,
our
no.
personal top 5 list?
This is just our list.
Okay,
So
because
it's not right, not wrong.
I don't really feel like it's in a correct order, but I have 5 things.
Okay. All of mine are in pretty much the correct order. Oh, my leg.
I mean, they're in somewhat of an order because I did think of them in that order, but
Yeah.
otherwise, yeah.
So we've done top 10 lists before, and what we did for those segments is we would both find or create a top 10 list, and the other would have to guess what the top 10s are. We made it harder and gave them 3 strikes if you got them wrong. Today, we're doing top 5 lists, and it's just our list for it. So
We're not really competing for this. We're
Just
just
sharing.
doing this just to share.
Yeah.
And probably it will spark either debates or conversations or
Yeah.
find out we actually have more in common than what we thought.
I can tell you with 2 of my lists, you probably have some on there as well, but
Yeah.
otherwise, most of mine, you're going to probably have no idea on any of it.
The only thing that I'm probably going to be really, if anything, a heated debate for would probably be like my movies and shows.
Really.
Because I think when it comes to like our similar like movies and shows, like we're completely different.
Yep.
But when it comes to video games and sports, ours I feel like are very similar.
Okay. Yeah, I chose shows just because I've watched way more movies.
I did a collection of.
Okay.
I think I have one, two, three. I have 4 movies and 1 show.
Oh my god, if you have suits on there, I'm gonna be.
I actually did not think of that. Oh shoot! I probably should have thought of my actual shows that I actually just got done watching. Like
Suits.
no, I actually haven't finished that yet because I was finishing a different show that I started that I actually liked more,
What is it?
which was Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, okay.
I finished watching that maybe a couple weeks ago, and it was super funny. I actually loved the ending. It was a great ending in my opinion.
Yeah, I've seen stuff about that. Have you watched The Office?
I have not.
I feel like that'd be like this is similar.
Yeah. No, I've seen a lot of clips about The Office. I just never really got into it because I liked watching a different show at that time that I have on my list that you probably already know. Uh, but we will cross that bridge when we get there. So
All right. So you go first. Pick whatever list you wanna
I will.
share.
Let's just. I have sports listed first.
Okay.
So you want to do sports? So are
Sure.
we just trading off, or are we just saying our entire list?
Just go through your whole list.
Okay. Um. So I did a combination of what I enjoy to watch and play.
You know what? I feel like I can guess your list.
Go for it.
Number one is golf.
Nope.
Okay, number one is baseball.
Yes.
Number two is golf.
Yes.
Number three is basketball.
Yes.
Number four is football.
Yep.
And then five,
5 was tough. I had to really think about this, but I got 5 down. Because after thinking about it a little bit, I did get it down.
soccer.
Nope.
Um, hockey.
Nope.
Is it really weird?
No.
Oh, badminton.
Nope.
Mm,
Speaking of which, I also love playing badminton
yeah.
just because I'm really good at it, and I also just do.
That's
Really
because you're
enjoy
like
playing
8 feet tall.
Yeah, we do like a badminton unit in school, and we usually it's teams of 2. But the last time I was in gym class, because the first year me and you were partners,
Yeah, that we were good.
and we were good. I think we took either first or second
Yeah, until we got to the
until we had to play our teacher who was like really really good at badminton, and we got smoked.
Yeah.
But then the next year, I wanted to go by myself and play against myself, or not against myself, be by myself and play against 2 other people, and I was the only team that went undefeated.
Last year I did that too. Actually, I didn't have a partner.
Yeah.
I didn't go undefeated because we didn't do it like that, but I did
No.
pretty good.
No. Yeah, it was. No, I really enjoy badminton, but no, that's not it.
Really?
Yeah,
Is it like a so it's is it a really popular
I have
one, or-
talked. It's not really a specific sport. It's like kind of like a general. I don't know a good word to say it. It's like a general like concept. Like there could be like a bunch of sports connected to it, but it's like just one general concept.
Kickball?
No.
Pickleball? Wait, no, not pickleball. Wiffle ball?
No,
Base? No, I don't know.
I'll give you a hint.
Hmm.
You do something similar to this.
Tennis?
You don't play tennis.
I play table tennis a little
You
bit.
play table tennis. I'll give you a hint, but I'll give it right away once I give this to you. So you let me know if you want the hit or not.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I do this a little bit.
You do. You do one of the things that is mainly tied to it. Like the main subject of what you're doing.
I can only think of one thing, and there's no way it's on there, so I'm not gonna say it. Give me the hint.
Okay. I'm looking at them right now.
Racing.
Racing. There you go.
Mm.
See, like I didn't want to say like I was gonna because when I said like subjects, like I could have thought of like NASCAR or F1 or like drag racing or whatever. So I just dumbed it down to just racing in general.
I should have been able to figure that one out.
Yeah, I was. You got through the first 4 really easy, which I figured you would have.
I forgot,
And then once you
yeah.
got down to the last one, because it took me a minute, but I do actually really enjoy racing. I love watching F1. I watch NASCAR from time to time. I just really enjoy racing in general.
You should really go to the drag strip.
I could.
That
Yeah.
is, and yeah,
The thing with me is that like I don't hate drag racing. It's just not my favorite racing to watch.
yeah. A lot of people are like, well, it's you just go in a straight line, but there's actually like a huge, like I wouldn't say mathematical, but there's actually a lot that you have to do in order
And I
to
understand that.
win.
There's a lot of like one of the biggest things like for me when it comes down to drag racing is a lot of it has to do with timing.
Yes.
If you don't get your timing right, you could really mess up real quick.
Yeah. You have to be able to leave the tree, which we have over there in the corner.
Yeah.
You have to have a good reaction time,
Yes.
and then you have to know if you're doing eighth mile or quarter mile or whatever, what time your car is gonna run, and the closer you are to your time, is who wins.
Yeah.
So, I mean, typically if you go against somebody that's a lot faster than you and they get in front of you, it's there's something that gets them the upper hand, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just like you look at them and you're like, oh boy, and
Yeah. Anyways, you list your sports.
Yeah, mine was kind of tough because I don't really have five.
Brody doesn't really play or watch a ton of sports.
No.
I could pick your one.
Yeah.
Basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watch and play that one.
Yep.
My two is baseball because I enjoy playing baseball, softball, stuff similar to
Yeah.
that. My three was football because the Super Bowl is a huge event.
Yep.
That's really the only it for me. Four was soccer because I used to play it. And then five was golf.
Why did you put five? Why did you don't enjoy golf at all? But you
I
just
really
threw
want. I
down
really want to play golf. That's my thing. And I couldn't think of a five. That's the only thing I could take. That
Could have
spot.
put down racing. Could
I
have put down
probably could've
drag
put down-
racing.
Could have put down racing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could have.
But I forgot about it.
Yes, you did. I figured. Since you weren't able to guess mine, I figured that you actually forgot to put it on your list.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, games. So this is video games in general. So
I'm gonna rearrange mine.
I thought of which video games I play the most
Yeah,
in
me
my
too.
personal like selection,
Mm-hmm.
and then like the last two I went with like popularity. So like I have played all these, but the last two I don't really play much anymore, but I did play them a lot at one point. Okay. So, number one, it's not really a specific game, but it's a game like I don't want to say like brand. It's like it's MLB The Show. So it's not one specific game, it's the series.
Okay.
So my favorite sport, I've always enjoyed baseball growing up. I played it when I was little. I don't play it now anymore, but I actually want to get into playing like doing like a rec softball league
Ooh, I would do that with you.
because I don't want to
Heck
go
yeah.
back and play like actual like baseball because I've been out of it for so long that I wouldn't be good at it. Not like I
Yeah.
was good at it when I was younger, but like
It's to the point where you wouldn't.
I'd be
make
a
the
lot
team.
worse than what I am than what
Yeah.
I used to be. But I would love to play softball because it takes out the elements that I wasn't good at in baseball and replaces them with a lot easier alternative.
Yeah.
But
But-
keeps the fundamentals still there.
Softball is way easier to play. In my opinion, it's more fun to play.
Yeah, because
And
it's a
then-
lot more engaging. Like it takes out like it basically takes out pitching. So like pitching isn't really an element anymore, and it makes hitting a lot easier. And there's a
And
whole lot
catching.
of fielding, which I love fielding, and I wasn't a great hitter, so making underhand pitching makes hitting a lot easier. So it makes things a lot more fun. And I also just really enjoy fielding. And in softball, like you basically have to field every play because you're not really getting any outs at the plate. So
Yeah. That was your one, the show. That was your
MLB
number
The
one?
Show, yeah. Number two is probably the greatest video game of all time, GTA 5. I think that's a safe bet.
Okay.
So here's the thing when it comes down to so my number three is Red Dead Redemption 2. When it comes to because both have a great story mode and then both have an online. I personally enjoy Red Dead's story more than GTA's. It was longer, and I also felt like it was more engaging, and I felt like it had a better story than GTA story mode. I like GTA story mode. I just don't felt like it had the greatest story to it, which is why I'm very curious to see what GTA 6 story mode is going to be. I mean, we haven't seen a ton. I mean, we saw the official trailer that
It's
came out
never coming out.
that came out in December. Supposedly it's coming out next year, supposedly. But Also, there are rumors that like people are gonna need to buy like one like whole new console for this game because it's gonna be massive.
800 gigabytes or
Yeah,
whatever.
like they're gonna be making special consoles just for this game. That
If they do that, then I'm not kidding you.
yeah, like
I wouldn't even consider it.
you're gonna have to basically spend like hundreds of dollars just to play one game,
Yeah,
which is gonna be a bit extreme.
not to mention how long that would take to download onto
Oh
it.
God, it would probably take at least
Days.
a week, days. Depending on your internet, might take a week, might take a couple days.
Yeah, we both have really bad internet.
Yeah,
too.
we live out in the middle of nowhere, so our internet is not the greatest. Your internet is at least better than mine.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
When we have done our online stuff, it was better, but now it's back
Yeah.
to being really bad.
Yeah. Speaking of which, you need to buy online again.
I did buy it, but I bought it for the wrong account.
What?
Because I have two accounts. I have one for my PS4 games and stuff, and it's signed as my PS4 thing. I accidentally bought for that one.
So you can't play it either way.
No.
Okay. Well, that's on you. So make sure you buy it for the right freaking one next time.
I will.
Or because like so we originally did it, we bought it by month to try it because it's only like $10 on PlayStation. Or because I think now that like I've made some decent money here within the last couple of months, I think that I'm just gonna cancel the 1 month and just buy the year and just call it that instead of spending $10 every month. And
Yeah,
just
because
doing
you
it
save
that way.
like $20.
Yeah, you save actually more than that. You save 40.
Oh, really?
You save 40, yeah, because for 1 month of like the bare bones like subscription, like it's basically just online play, it's $10 a month. But if you do it for a year, it's 80.
Nice.
So you save $40. Depending
Okay.
on which one you want. You can buy like higher tiers, but then you're looking closer, then you're spending like over $100
Yeah.
for a year,
Mm-hmm.
which is like fine if you like play a lot of video games, which we do during the winter, but not really much during the summer.
Yep.
And
Yep,
you're on
yep.
your PlayStation app right now, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, yeah. And then my last two were, like I said, very popular games. I do not play them really much anymore personally. Minecraft
Okay.
and Fortnite.
Wow.
I played Fortnite a ton when it was popular, like when it first got like really big. Now they have just changed too much stuff to it that is just a completely brand new game, and I don't really like it that much.
It's
Me,
nowadays it's like a marketing thing.
yeah. The last time I played it was when they brought back the OG like
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
Me and you played that for like
Oh,
a
like,
month straight,
that
and
was
then
good.
once they got rid of it, we just stopped playing again.
Well, it wasn't even that. They got it. They like introduced new scopes and
Yeah, they introduced like new like movement and stuff like that. We played it and we were like, okay, this is terrible
it was a
because we
horrible
weren't used to
switch.
any of it at all, and it was almost like painful to play.
Yeah. And I just the map for some reason like I don't know. It started looking way too realistic, and I was like, it's supposed to be a battle royale game that looks cartoony, and now it's to me it was taking like it was starting to look like COD.
It was not, yeah, it
I was
wasn't.
like, it's
No,
not good.
I didn't really like it. And then, well, then they said that they were doing like a reloaded thing, which is supposed to be like their new thing of like the OG, but like it's all different. It's all weird rules. Like it's only 40 people instead of 100.
What?
Yeah, it's not a battle royale because you respawn in once you die. So it's like the almost
It was like the 50v50
yeah. And then
Team Rumble.
the map is like inspired by like the old drop locations and stuff like that. So like it's not the old map, it's just like a new map with different like things put into it to make it look like the old map. And it was just weird.
Wow.
The
That-
only
yeah.
thing about it that made it uh like OG was the guns. They brought back a bunch of OG guns, which is good, but just bring back an OG season and just keep it. Like just keep that as a game mode, which
Wow.
they said they would do, but they haven't done it yet.
All right, so I'll go into my list. I actually put mine in order. I'm gonna go in reverse. Start with 5. 5, I have Minecraft. You know, that's
I saw it.
for people our age. You grew up playing that game. You grew up watching people play that game, and it was a huge part of everybody's childhood. And nowadays, for me, they keep updating and adding new stuff, and to me it's getting way too complicated,
Yeah,
and I
I
don't
liked
really
it when
play
it
it
was a lot more
anymore.
simple.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Anyways, that's my 5. 4, I have Red Dead 2, and I have it really low on my list because I haven't actually fully completed the game yet.
Which I'm still disappointed because I really want. The ending is still amazing in my opinion. It is one of the greatest endings I've ever had to a video game.
I'm halfway through it. I'm towards the end of chapter 3.
I was gonna say because I think there's 6.
Yes, and it is
There's 6 with 2 epilogues.
Jesus.
So I'm not gonna spoil it for you. I think you actually might know how the ending is. Have you ever seen any video clips on the ending?
Nope, I don't think so.
So you do not know at all how the game ends.
I might have some ideas, but no.
I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but I'm very curious to know what you think the endings are.
I think
I know you haven't probably played it in a while, so you
no, it's been
probably
a long
need
time.
it's okay. Then probably never mind because you don't remember probably much anyways.
I don't remember the names, and or like a lot of the story. It's a if you really like a long story and if you get really deep into story, then it'd be like top 2 for you. But
Oh, but I actually do need to mention this, and you probably have this game on your list. Um, I have still yet to complete the Spider-Man 2 campaign.
it literally took me less than 2 days.
Okay, but you were really excited to play that when you bought it. I wasn't, cause I like I like it. I don't get me wrong. I
Mhm.
love playing it. It's just not my top game to play at the moment. Like I'll play it like when I want to play it. I'm not playing it just to get the thing done. I am getting closer to the end though. I am like very close to finishing it. I just have not finished it yet.
The final fight is pretty insane.
Yeah, you keep telling me that.
It's
You're
very
just
insane.
spoiling the ending.
It's very insane.
I
Anyways,
Yeah, I also don't think I've even completed the epilogues for. Oh no, wait, no, I take that back. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Never mind.
anyways, yeah, I'm more disappointed that you didn't finish that because Red Dead takes like 5 hours to do one chapter, probably more,
That's why it's good.
and
Like some people think like that they're dragging it on because it took so long, but for me, they did a lot of stuff to keep you engaged. So like,
well,
I disagree with
because
that.
the storyline is so long, you don't really have to like Red Dead Redemption 3. I haven't been seeing a lot of people be pressing that game gets made because the story was so long and the game was already so good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So, anyways, my number three is 2K19,
that is a legendary game.
NBA 2K19.
So we both played it. I know you played it on your PlayStation. I played it on my Switch because that was the only console I had at the time. That is still the greatest career mode I've ever played for a sports game. The greatest career mode. It blows all the other ones out of the water just because and I'm sure you would say all this stuff too. It the the way to make the NBA was great. It had a very good storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is it super like was the storyline super realistic? Kind of, but it wasn't like super realistic like every like a player would go through this, but it's a lot better than like the storylines have been in the past couple games. And then like the way and then once you're in the NBA like the contracts that you'd have to do and like the achievements you'd have to get and like the um 2K cover and the shoe deals and like the battles you'd have with other players from other bigger teams and stuff like that. It was a great, uh, just like overall, just a great career mode that we
Yeah.
both really enjoyed playing.
Yeah, for me, the timing with this game was also perfect. Before, I had an Xbox 360 when I was younger. I played 2K6. That was the first 2K I've ever played. It had Miami Heat Shaq on the cover. The big thing about that game was they first introduced the sweating graphics, so everybody looked like they were soaked in water. It was very tough. I was very bad at the game, but it was my first exposure to it. And then I got to a PS3, pretty much the same thing. Um, and I played some earlier demos. I never had the actual game. I played demos of 2K14. Um, and then on the PS3, I got 2K18, which had the Celtics Kyrie Irving on the cover.
Mm,
And that was like my first game
actual.
that I fully played and I was good at. And then they introduced or we got a PS4 when that was big, when that was the best console at the
Yeah.
time, next to the Xbox One. And then I got 2K19, and it was nice. The graphics were way pumped up, and I played the crap out of that game.
Yeah.
So
That is still the probably most hours I've ever dumped into a game. I'd actually have to check my Switch to see how many hours I've poured into that game because it is a unreal amount. Like it was a lot.
I have quite a bit in that game too.
Yeah.
My number two is Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's on here. Um, it's a PS5 exclusive.
It is. Yes.
I only had a PS4 and I had a PC, and
This man,
I didn't have the PS5. So let me explain this here.
I still laugh every time he tells me this.
I saw the game get announced like 2 years before it came out. I was like, whoa, they're bringing Venom in, and that was like a huge thing. And then they started showing stuff, and you really forgot about it. And they started bringing it back and started talking about everything in there. The hype just started to grow and grow. And I played the first game. The first game was incredible. Have you
I
played the
also
first
did.
game?
I also did.
The first game was
The only game I
incredible.
didn't play was the Miles Morales one.
I didn't play that one either, but I saw people play it. It wasn't really like a sequel. It was like a.
Kind of like a side
It
thing.
kind of felt like
And
an
then
add-on.
this new one kind of finished the ties between both games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But the first game, the story was fantastic.
Yes, it was.
The gameplay was great. It was ahead of its time, and it got robbed out of the U.S. Game of the Year. Red Dead was also in that Game of the Year nominee, and they also got robbed. I think either of them I would have liked to
Yeah,
take it.
definitely.
And then like 2022, and the game is like 100 days out, and they're doing like a poster every single day. Oh my gosh! And they started showing gameplay, and the graphics looked insane. And then the game came out, and I was like, well, do I watch people play it or do I wait? Is what I was thinking. And then I just said, screw it. I bought a PS5,
He
hundreds
bought
of dollars.
he bought a $500 console to play one game.
Yes, I bought the game. Well, I bought the console just to play the game, and then the console showed up. As soon as it showed up, I was like, "Oh my god, next gen console!" Oh, I was like a year and a half late to getting this thing, or maybe 2 years. Late to
This
getting it.
man did not go through the struggle that people went to buy that stupid console. I, however,
Yeah,
was
that's
one of the
true.
people who had to fight off bots online to buy one of these things and not try to get scammed on eBay and either buy a fake or not spend $1,000 on a $500 console because this was because when did they release? 2020?
2020. Oh yeah, 2020.
I think it was 2020, and it was COVID. Nobody like
Yeah, they had that weird lobby that you had
they
to sit in.
yeah, nobody was able to like find them because they would sell out instantly. Like the only way you could find them was either buy one off of eBay that was severely marked up on price or get very lucky and find one either in a store somewhere like just out of random or try to get one online, but you had to like seriously buy it within seconds of it being released online
Yeah.
or have to buy it
Yeah.
through PlayStation themselves and wait in the like
Oh my
queue
God.
lobbies, which is what I did, which was still one of the most stressful moments I've ever had when it comes to gaming.
Yeah. Years later, it's just on Amazon in stock. I ordered it in school. Actually, I was in health class,
Oh yeah, I think you remember. I think I remember you telling me that.
and
Yeah, so this man did not go through the struggle
to get the PS5.
of buying it. He waited, but I also had mine for a while until then you got yours. But then when you got yours at that point, they had so many that it was just selling like normal, where
Yeah.
you could go into any game that
Yep.
any store that sold electronics and you could buy one.
Mhm.
So
But yeah, it showed up, and I freaked out. And then I hooked it all up as soon as it turned on, made my account, all that stuff. First thing I did, went straight to the PlayStation Store, bought the deluxe edition of Spider-Man 2. It was like
oh yeah,
it
that's
was
right.
like
You have the
80,
digital copy. I have the physical
It's
copy.
like 80, $90. Um, and dude, as soon as that thing downloaded, probably 15 hours straight, all night long, I just played that game.
You played it a lot.
It was, and it was, oh man, it met the hype so well. If you followed the hype all the way through of all the games, this met the hype, and
It
it was great.
It really took a hold of the controller. Like that
Oh
was their
yeah.
big thing with this game was that they were really going to utilize the controller and they did perfectly.
Hmm.
They truly did.
I mean, I still go back and play it a little bit, and I'm doing like the fights and stuff in the control. I'm just like, wow, this is still super impressive because I
Yeah.
still don't have any other game that does something even close to this.
I have one and that is the Horizon games. The I have the second one. I have Horizon Forbidden West. I know there's one before it that is something Dawn or something like that. And actually, a DLC came out for the one I have, but that is one of that's another like really long campaign that I have yet to finish. I do
Yeah.
need to finish that game up though, because that game is also fun, but it just takes forever. But otherwise, that is like the only other game that utilizes the controller,
Oh yeah.
which I do actually recommend that you play too, because it is a fun game. But I would almost recommend playing the first one, the first game first, because at the beginning of the second game, a lot of it doesn't make any sense because it takes after the first game. It's like a continuation of the story.
Yeah. Anyways, um, I mean, Spider-Man 2 is disappointing me though because it's been almost a year.
And you're still waiting for updates.
No, we're still waiting for DLC.
Or DLC, and there was also a rumor that they were going to introduce an online ability to the game.
That's like I was seeing the leaks of that. That was a whole game in itself.
Really?
It was supposed to be a whole separate game where you could literally just pick your character. Dude, that would be insane.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would like.
Didn't that
have...
get scrapped, actually?
Yes, it did.
I was going to say, because I know there were a bunch of rumors, and then I think you said that it got scrapped
Yeah.
for some weird reason.
I mean, and then it leaked. Like one of the trailers leaked, and I was like, dude. And I just thought of playing that with you. That would be
Yeah.
insane.
We for the longest time we played a lot of games online. Like we did GTA, we did 2K. We never did Red Dead just because I didn't start playing that online until like maybe a month ago.
Yeah.
Uh, but and I think just now we're actually going to start getting back into it, playing games online, just because it kind of got old after a while, just because we kept doing the same things. But we are trying to find like new games to play online. Like I know a lot of people always recommend, oh, do like there's board games that like we can do online, like Monopoly
I mean,
or
but
Uno or whatever.
that
That
stuff
like
gets boring so
yeah,
quick
that stuff
though.
gets boring though. Like we could play one game of Monopoly and be like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he probably has beat me in Monopoly one time maybe,
I have terrible luck just
if
in
that.
life in general. So playing Monopoly against him, I hate because he just always has extreme luck, and
I
I
also have
despise it.
I also have great business strategies, so I'm just always.
You're also a you're also a pain to trade with. He does not. He doesn't just.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna get into it.
we've literally made our own rules that you pass go, you get double, and you do this, and yeah.
To make the game go faster,
He
because
still loses.
when you play with two people, it takes forever.
Yeah. Anyways,
But
yeah, my number one. You've probably never heard of this game. It's a Dragon Ball game.
oh, I really thought you were gonna go a different route. I forgot about these games that you played these.
I've played this game, dude. When I was a kid, I watched Dragon Ball Z. It was a fantastic show, dude. It was literally my childhood, and then they released Dragon Ball Super, and my childhood was completed. I played this. I have hundreds of hours on this game. So yeah, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is my number one. I still think you should.
You're a
watch,
nerd.
I still think you should watch Dragon Ball Z.
No,
It is. It is an anime. It's
I
actually the best anime, and everybody likes it. But I'm not. I'm not a huge anime guy.
I'm not really big into anime. Like I've seen clips of it and stuff online. I know a ton of people who watch anime.
Yeah.
I just don't think I could ever get into it.
No,
Like,
anime as a
it's-
whole, no.
You
But
serious?
Dragon Ball, yes.
I don't know. There's just so much stuff to follow with all that stuff. And it's just like
No, it's okay. No,
at
no,
that point, like to me, it's just like a weird superhero show. Like that's what I see out of it, and it's for Japanese.
no, it's for everybody.
It's sure.
And by the way, they're making a new game, new Dragon Ball game. I pre-ordered it. It was like $110 to pre-order.
I think I actually saw it.
Dude, it is insane. But I'm not.
Now I'm actually gonna go on the PlayStation app because I'm curious.
I'm not gonna talk about it because I know it has no interest to you. But
I will fall asleep.
yeah. But I mean, this was like my childhood as a whole was this show, and I loved it. I drew the characters, and yeah.
Ooh, actually, not to cut you off, but I know you won't get this because I already asked if you'd get it, and you won't. Let's
College football 25.
college football 25. Freaking
No.
what is it? 11-year drought. Last game came out in 2014. Brand new game this year. It has
That's
taken
10
these.
years.
No, because it's 2025. That
Oh,
the
it's
game.
not out yet?
No, it is. But the game's called 25. But then the last game came out in 2014, which means that one came out in 2013. Do you make sense? He doesn't.
Do I make sense?
Does that make sense? Anyways, 10, 11-year drought, whatever. It is taking the sports gaming world by storm right now.
Yeah.
It is. It probably will die off quick,
Yes, it
but
will.
it is. It just came out. When did it come out? Friday?
Yes.
Last week, Friday.
Yep.
So it is still fresh and new, and it is amazing. I pre-ordered it. I picked it up the day it released. It is fun. It is really fun. I love it. He won't play it. I have a
I probably
ton of
won't
other
know.
friends that play it, and they also say it is very good. So he probably won't get it, but it's
No,
fine.
I won't. Probably not.
No. Just like I won't get the Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. He's never. But you gotta watch the show at least.
No.
If you listen, how about this? We'll make a deal.
No.
I will get the game and I will play it, in total. And is there online in the game?
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
and we will also do online stuff if you watch Dragon Ball Z. I will do that.
One episode?
No, the show. It's like 9 seasons,
Dear Lord.
but they're not like hour-long episodes. They're like 20 minutes a piece. And I would do that. I would do that trade. That would be essentially me paying you like $80
Basically.
to watch the show.
Okay, the game's 70. Chill.
Yeah.
The game's 70. But still no.
Think about it.
I'll still think about it. Still probably no.
Yeah.
Anyways, we need one last topic to get through yet.
Yeah, we have
Movies
shows,
and shows.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I pick shows only. Hey,
Leo is now up.
he's moving. Oh,
Or
no,
he's just
no, not.
repositioning.
He's reorienting himself. Okay.
uh,
I'm gonna go in reverse too because I put this in order. Number 5, I have Dragon Ball Super. You know.
if you just list off a bunch of Dragon Ball stuff,
No.
I'm just gonna leave.
No, Dragon Ball Super is my number 5. Not as good as the original. I grew up with the original. I'll tell you. I don't know if I told you the story about the original. I don't know
Is
if
the
you-
original on your list?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
yes, it is.
Anyways, my number 4 is one of the Marvel Netflix shows. Those were literally, not all of them, just this one.
This man's just gonna release a bunch of. He's just gonna. Talk
It's
about
a-
a bunch of.
It's the Daredevil show.
Oh,
should
I've seen
you
clips
need
of
to- you
that.
should
I've
watch
never
it.
watched it.
It's very gruesome. It's not like your typical when people think of Marvel, they think of this funny, go happy stuff. This is a very dark show. The storyline is very good. The action is very good. You should watch it. A lot of it's TV mature, a lot of blood, but
Blood.
it's very good. Ooh. My number 3, I have The Boys.
Sam was actually telling me about that show, and
This is the most messed up show ever
he was telling me
created.
about that. He's like, if you ever watch that show, do not watch it with anybody. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. If you're, I mean, did he tell you the concept of the show?
No.
So you really don't like superheroes and stuff like that.
Well, I enjoy superhero movies. Like
Okay.
one of my favorite kids show growing up was like a superhero show, so to speak, and I really enjoyed that. But otherwise, like, I'm not a massive fan of Marvel. I'm not like DC. I've never
Yeah.
really been a big fan of. Like,
Okay.
I enjoy watching those movies. I just don't love them.
But here's the concept, okay? And this is revealed later. But a company in the 1900s, like around the 30s, 40s, they create a something called Compound V. It's like a blue serum, and they took humans, like children, and they put this in them in their bloodstream and stuff like that, and it gave them abilities,
I was gonna say give him powers.
right? And that stuff happened, and then we're in the current 2020s is what we usually see in the show, and it's a whole company. It's called VOT. It's full of a bunch of soups, is what they're called, but they're a bunch of superpowered beings. I wouldn't call them superheroes, and they use their superpowers to be celebrities, and people look up to them, and they're just celebrity figures.
Because they're not actually like
No,
superheroes. They don't actually like do good things, right?
no, and
They
then
just do it for popularity.
you see people with these abilities. They do the most messed up stuff with them, and it's like a twist, to where if you have abilities, how far can you cross the line, pretty much. And
Yeah.
this show crosses the line every episode, pretty much. Um,
I've heard a lot of people say it's good, and I
it
think I
is.
will watch it.
Listen, it is definitely good.
I probably will watch it. I actually need a new show to watch, so I probably will watch it.
They just finished season 4. Um, oh my god, it's so hard to talk about the show because of how just all the stuff that I'm thinking of that happened in it. I'm surprised that the Amazon even released this show.
That's the thing, right? It's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, and so I mean, I don't know how any of these episodes got aired, just because of how it is. I can't explain it. It is
You're
very
asking the wrong guy.
it is very graphic in any and all sense of graphic, and
I'm not gonna ask for.
but the story is definitely good. The story is very good. It is very entertaining, and it's very, very interesting to see, especially after having 20, 30 years of seeing all these superhero movies, Marvel and DC. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All those, everybody's like, oh, these are great. This is if in kind of like a similar world, but all of that is bad. Where all of them have these abilities and they abuse their power.
Yeah.
And it is very, very entertaining because of that. Which is why I have it at my 3. And I'm trying to get Ben to watch it because,
I probably will watch it. I just need to figure out a good time to watch it.
oh my gosh, every episode's an hour long though. And
Jesus.
I think there's 8 episodes a season, and there's 4 seasons, so that's 32 hours. Plus 30-second ads, maybe twice.
Jeez.
So, I mean, I would just get Amazon Prime for a month, or like do a free trial for a month.
My
or
mom
whatever.
has it, so I'll just use her
Okay.
account.
You sure she wants to see that on her account? That show? Dude.
She's not watching it. She'll just see that I watched it.
I mean, I don't know if I would recommend my parents watch it, because I know my mom is very sensitive around blood.
That's
and
what
stuff like
Sam
that.
said. He's like, especially do not watch it with your parents. I'm like, okay.
We just saw Deadpool 3 literally yesterday.
Oh yeah, how was it?
Amazing movie.
It was good.
It is hilarious. It is hilarious. And because, we like Marvel stuff, bringing Deadpool into the Marvel stuff, it was insane to see, but it was hilarious. But I mean, there was some pretty gruesome stuff in there. My mom was like, ooh, ugh. Oh my god. So she would definitely not like The Boys at all, because it's that times 100 easily.
Oh,
Easily times 100.
I could imagine.
Every episode is more gruesome than that. But it was a good movie.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
All right.
Especially, I mean, current little rant. Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. We all grew up with that. Oh my god. Seeing him come back. Best thing ever. Anyways, my number 2 is a show from the 2000s. It's Smallville.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Another superhero related show. But I mean, I just grew up with this stuff, so it's hard to avoid.
Oh, isn't that the one with like the weird? I don't want to say like puppets, but like it is. Am I right?
No,
Yes,
not
I
even
think,
close.
I think I'm right.
Smallville is like, it's about Superman, but before he becomes that. It's like him growing up.
Oh
As
no, I'm
Clark
thinking
Kent.
of something else.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You're not even close.
Smallville. I've never
Um,
heard of this.
10 seasons. Actually, we have all of them on DVD, and it's good. But it's a really old. It's a show from the 2000s, from like
2001.
to
10
2000
seasons,
to
yes.
2011, or whatever. And it's about Clark Kent, him growing up with the abilities and stuff like that. It's good. And I grew up. My mom would come home and be like, "Oh, another season came out," and she bought it, and we would just binge it, and great moments. But not as great as number 1 on my list, which is
Let me guess.
Dragon Ball Z.
OG.
Yes. And it was started in 1989, ended in like 1990 something. Very old, very classic, which is why I wouldn't put it in like the same room as the current anime stuff.
Yeah.
Because that stuff gets pretty weird. This is literally the foundation for anime. Is Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
It's not as old as it gets. Unfortunately, the creator just passed this year, and everybody is showing respect to that. But this is literally the show. This is the number one show.
Right.
It's not in. There's not a top 3 animes. This is not even close.
Right.
Which is why I'd recommend watching it because it's fantastic. But my neighbor put me on this. I was probably. Stinks, Leo. Ugh. I was pretty young, maybe between 9 and 12. Maybe even younger than that. I don't know. But we went over to my neighbor's house, and I just remember it being the coolest experience because he had every console at the time. So he had up to the PS4 and the newest Xbox.
Nice.
And he had literal crates or totes full of video games. So automatically when you're a kid, that's really cool. And he had loads and loads of TV shows and movies on DVD. And then he was like, "Hey, you should watch this." And it was Dragon Ball Z, and it was thick because they had like 3 episodes of DVD because it was hard to put a bunch of episodes on DVDs or whatever.
Yeah.
Back then, and he handed us season 1, and me and my sister, we watched it and we were like, "Whoa!" And then he was outside one day, so we went to our backyard, climbed the fence. We were standing on top of the fence looking over, and we're like, "Hey, we want season 2." And we got season 2, binged it, and that's what we did. And I remember finishing the fantastic season, going back to the fence, climbing up, and standing there until he came out and saw us, and was like, "Oh, next season." And oh my god, literally peak childhood for me. That was my show growing up, and yeah, that's easily my number 1, and it will forever be my number 1. So,
That's fair.
Yeah, it was great. I recommend everybody watch it.
Yeah. Okay. My top 5. These are in order, so I'm going from starting at 5.
Movies and TV shows.
Movies and TV shows. There's one show on here, and that show is number 2 on my list.
Wow.
So yeah, I have a lot of sports movies on here.
If you have Remember the Titan on there,
I do not have
if
Remember
you
the Titans.
Blindside on there, if you have Hoosiers on there, any movie
for
like that.
for reference, we watched Remember the Titans this year for school.
I slept in that.
3 times.
Oh my!
Throughout
we
the
did.
entire year, we watched that movie 3 times for 3 different classes. It is crazy.
We watched it in history.
We watched it in history.
We watched it in business management.
Business management, which I still.
And then I think we might have watched it in like English.
Something like that.
Or another business class.
It is crazy. For the amount of times we've had to watch that for school is crazy. We've probably seen that movie like 5 or 6 times throughout the last like 4 years of school.
Yeah.
It is unbelievable.
And we're probably going to see it again this year.
Probably. All right. No. My first number 5, Major League.
Oh my god.
Great baseball movie. One and only Bob Uecker commentary. Charlie Sheen's in it. A lot of good actors. Great baseball movie. If you've never seen it, I'd recommend watching it, especially if you enjoy baseball. It is just a fantastic baseball movie. Super funny. A lot of like very good quotes in the movie. They're like me and my dad quote stuff all the time. It is great. We love that movie. All right. Brody's probably never seen it. Number 4. Kicking it off with an Adam Sandler movie already.
Wait. Is it really going to be hang on. I know what it is. It's the one that they're making the sequel of, right? It's the Happy Gilmore?
No. Ooh, that is a good movie though.
Yeah, they're making a sequel to that.
There is, and I am probably gonna get Netflix for a month just so I can watch it, because
Unless it releases in theaters, but it probably won't.
They already said that it's gonna be on Netflix, so I doubt it. But still, that is also a good movie, but it did not make my top 5.
Is it Big Daddy?
It is not Big Daddy.
Oh my gosh, what Adam Sandler movie you got in here? Is it Click?
No, but that's another good one too.
Dude, they're all good.
No, I have Pixels.
What?
Pixels.
No way.
So
No
One of my
way.
favorite things I did as a kid was when I would go by my grandma's house, we would always stop at Family Video and pick up movies. This
Mm.
was before you could rent stuff on your TV and stuff
Yep.
like that.
Yep. We did that too.
I was very sad that day that they closed.
Mhm.
But anyways, so every time I'd go by my grandma's, we'd always stop at Family Video, and I was able to pick up like one or two movies to watch for that weekend or whatever. And one of them I picked up one day was the movie Pixels. So that's Adam Sandler, Kevin James. I don't know if
Good cast, but it was not a good
it was a
movie.
good cast. I enjoy it because it has to do with like old arcade games.
Mhm.
So like
Yep.
Galaga, Centipede, Pac-Man, like old school arcade games, and I like the um, style of the movie. I like the way like what?
They got an 18% Rotten Tomato. Ugh.
Do
And
not look at the Rotten Tomato
and a
score.
5.6 out of 10 on IMDb.
I liked the movie. I know a lot of people didn't. Uh, I really enjoyed it, just because it has some of my favorite actors in it, and then it also ties with video games. So it made 4 on my list.
Wow. No, that was not a great movie, dude.
Great cast though. It was a good cast of people.
Yeah, just terrible writing though.
Yeah. Brody looks at the ratings, and that's what he. Okay.
I said writing.
Oh, I thought you said ratings. I'm
No,
like, yeah, you
also-
check the ratings for a lot of stuff.
Also terrible rating.
Okay. Number 3, probably one of the greatest sports movies of all time. Probably the greatest baseball movie of all time.
Oh my gosh.
Field of Dreams.
Yep.
Yeah. Super iconic. It was very cool when they actually went there and played for the MLB. It was the first time they did it there. The last couple of games that they did there weren't as great, just because the first one was so iconic. With Yankees and White Sox, they did the old school uniforms. They did. They had. Shoot, what's the guy's name? Kevin Costner. Is that right? The main guy who's in the movie. I think so. Anyways, I'm probably gonna get it roasted if I got that wrong. I think I'm right. Hold on a second. Let me check.
I'll check.
But yeah, it's just overall great movie. Hold on, I'm finding it. Cast. Yes, I was right. It is Kevin Costner. Great. He's actually 35, which is crazy.
He's not 35.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, no, the movie
69
turns-
years old.
The movie turned 35. Sorry.
He's literally 70 years
I saw
old.
Kevin Costner Field of Dreams turns 35.
If he was no. How could he star in a 1989 film and be 30, what did you say, 35?
The movie turns 35. That's what I said. The movie turns 35.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I corrected myself.
My God.
But no, great movie. There's a great speech in the movie that just hits so hard if you're a baseball fan. Just hits so hard. And great movie, great premise, very iconic. And no, that game that they did for the MLB ended with a walk-off home run. Bro, it was such a good game to watch, and it just tied so well. They should have never played there again after that game, but then the MLB ruined it and cash grabbed, and yeah, the next couple games weren't as great. But no. Okay, top 2. This is my show now. And I made a comment towards this earlier.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Nope.
Suits.
Nope.
I don't know what other show you watched.
These 2 shows, like people, well, these I should say these 3 shows, you either like them all or you just like specifically one, because like they all had kind of their own fan bases. You have Seinfeld, you have The
It's
Office,
Friends. It's Friends.
and then you have Friends.
Yep.
And I love Friends. My parents watched it when it was coming out, so like when they did new episodes every week. That was like one of the shows that they watched every week. They still run reruns,
Oh yeah.
and we watch it all the time. I actually have the entire series on DVD. Still the greatest Walmart purchase in history, in my opinion. I found that one day at Walmart. I think it was $60 for the entire show.
You should also do that for Dragon Ball Z.
And literally, without a doubt, bought it.
Okay.
And I have watched the entire show multiple times over. It is still funny. I could literally say every line in probably every episode, and it is still funny. But yeah, just love it so much.
Yeah, it's a good show. It probably wouldn't cut my top 10, but it's a good show.
I really enjoy watching it. I know a lot of people in our grade that it's their favorite show,
Mm.
but otherwise, it's it's definitely my favorite show, but it doesn't hit number one because number one is occupied by grown-ups.
Grown-ups, really.
Grown-ups. I so Adam Sandler is probably my favorite actor,
Okay.
and the grown-up movies, I could literally watch those every single day and still laugh to the same jokes over and over again. It is just top tier in my opinion. I know a lot of people don't like them, which is fair, but in my mind, they are just so funny. They're
They're
so
good.
funny.
They're good.
They're real. In my opinion, they're really good, and
Mhm.
that's why it's one.
What about Paul Blart?
Paul Blart. I just watched those movies the other day too, which is actually really funny. Uh,
Great
those
movies.
those are good movies. It's just Kevin James, I feel like, is just so much better when he's with Adam Sandler because they just make each other so much better. But like all those guys, like Adam Sandler, Kevin James, uh, Chris Rock, and what's the other guy's name? No, Shaq in those movies, hilarious. There's a bunch of other guys in those movies that are really good too. But yeah,
Alrighty.
so that's it for that list, or two, three lists. What else do we got on our subject? We're at an hour and a half, almost hour and 40 minutes here.
Well, that was pretty much all the ideas that I had.
Okay,
So what else should we talk about?
I'm sure we could probably deep dive into some topic here to wrap up this episode.
What do you want to talk about?
I have no clue. We talked about the Trump and Biden thing.
Yes.
You talked about the Microsoft thing.
Yes.
We talked about the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Could talk about the NBA playoffs. I know we're late to that,
Oh, no way.
but I don't think you want to talk about it because the Celtics won.
I also don't want to talk about how NBA 2K25, the last 2K that I want to get because it's our graduation year of high school,
That's
has
actually
Jason Tatum on the cover.
that's actually true. I actually didn't think about that of buying the like sports games of our graduation year, just because then they all say like 25. I
Yeah.
actually didn't think about it. And just to like
That
keep
is-
them because that'd kind of be cool to have.
That is the only 2K that I am going to pay my own money to buy, and frickin' Jason Tatum is on the cover, and it looks bad.
I'm gonna wait to buy those games. I'm also gonna buy Madden 25 when it goes on sale, just because you can once again export your Road to Glory player from college football 25 to Madden 25 to continue their career, and I am very excited about that. So that is probably the only reason I'll get this new Madden. Otherwise, I do have Madden 24.
Look at this 2K cover. Literally,
I know, I hate it. I don't
worst
like
one,
that.
the
I don't
worst
like
one
that he's
I've
on there.
ever seen. And yeah, he's on there, but it's just such a basic picture. And then I'm looking at the other ones, and there's like a WNBA player.
I don't hate the Madden. Are you gonna get that one?
Hell no.
I don't hate this year's Madden cover with CMC on the cover. I just don't think. I feel like they could have went with a better option, but that's just me. Like I said, I'm a casual fan when it comes to football. I watch the Packers. I watch games here and there of other teams, but otherwise I mainly watch the Packers, and that's about it.
Did you see this one? One with Vince Carter?
Vince Carter, that one's kind of cool.
Yeah, but this is the Hall of Fame edition, so you know it's double the price.
Oh yeah,
So it sucks. So I might get the 2K25, but I might put my own cover on there.
make your own custom cover. You
Yeah.
just put you on there.
I really don't like Jason Tatum. I really don't like him.
Yeah.
Had to rant about that. Oh my gosh.
But no, I actually like that idea of buying like sports games from this year just because it's our graduation year. I actually don't hate that idea. Just because then we can be like, oh yeah, look at what we've had over the last 20 years. We have these sports games of the covers. But I wouldn't
No.
pay full price for all of them. God no, that'd be way too expensive.
No. Probably wouldn't do that.
No.
Because they're like $70 when they first come out.
Yeah, I'd wait until they all go like to 20 or 30
Mhm.
bucks.
So this is really weird because we're to the point in this episode where we'd usually end it, and we actually got through all of our ideas like perfectly, so I don't.
But I mean, like, we can find something to talk about for like 20 more minutes, and then we could probably end it because that's close to 2 hours. Or we could just release Leo and see if we could do something.
We get some catnip.
See, this is the thing. Like, I really like your Switch idea because I think we should do that for an episode where we both play a video game, like right here, and we screen share it, whatever. Like, do you get what I'm getting at? But we just need to find a good game to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I have an idea what we can do. We can do a tier list.
oh boy.
We can do a tier list.
Tier list.
So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. Leo, you gotta move here. You gotta take Leo. I'm gonna pause this recording, and I'm gonna make it so we can see what we're doing on the screen. Leo, you gotta move.
Did you pause it? No. Okay. Here, give me Leo. Oh God. Oh, buddy.
He's got Leo.
I have Leo. Ah!
He's leaving.
He's leaving me.
Don't take my spot. He took my spot.
He did. He definitely took it. All right, we're gonna stop recording. We'll be right back.
All right, we're
and
back.
we're back.
Oh my gosh, we got the best tier list to do. That's what we're doing tier lists.
Oh God, hold on, my whole thing's.
We got Google Slides themes.
Can they see this? Is there any way to check if they can see this?
Let me check here. Oh, should probably pick the. Now they can. Now they can see it.
Now they can see it.
We just got to fill up the screen here. I should have probably done this before I went back on air.
Yeah.
There we go. Now,
don't show them anything personal.
If I open this,
they
will see this.
Okay, so this is something. Brody,
our heads are blocking it. We want to be over here.
Okay.
This is something what?
This is something that as high school students we have to make very tough decisions on.
Even middle school students.
Even middle school. This is Google Slide themes. So this is to make your presentation look pretty.
Yeah, these are very, very important. And obviously, we're professionals at this. We've used every single one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I basically use the same like 3. Most of these I don't use. But this, like, I saw this and I just started instantly laughing because this is actually a tough decision when it comes to like starting out your Google Slides, just because like it could very well depend on how your entire on how your entire presentation looks basically.
I mean, all jokes aside, this is actually a decision process when you're in the moment. You know?
Yeah.
So, anyways, first up we have beach day. I don't really.
I've actually used that one.
I have 2. The thing is, you can change the color of that box at the bottom, which is nice.
Yeah.
To make it a better color.
Very versatile. Yep.
This is very friendly, theme. I think it's very solid. I think B. What do you think?
I was thinking either A or B.
Okay. I think we could start with B.
Yeah,
we
B's
can move all these around.
Yeah.
Blue and gold. I think this one's hideous.
It's very basic.
And I've never.
I don't think I've ever
really
used that one. It's very basic. We could do D for that one.
Okay. This one is coral.
Coral.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Deep.
This one's easily gross. I have seen people still use this one though. To me, it looks like a library book.
Now this one.
Oh, what is this? Focus?
I use this one probably the most out of all of them.
This is easily a top tier one.
Yeah, I would say S probably for
This
me.
is easily A for sure.
We can put it in A.
I'm thinking.
I say S or A. Like for me, that is top tier.
We can set that in S for right
I
now.
use that one definitely the most.
Game day. This is like the sport theme one.
Yeah, I use that one once in a while. Depends on kind of the presentation. Like if I'm doing a presentation like on sports, I probably will use it. Otherwise, I don't use it a ton.
This one's okay.
This
one I would put A.
Yeah, I would say either A or B. Yeah, A is good.
Yeah. Ooh.
I use this one a lot too.
This one is very fancy. This is very business-like.
Yeah.
Just like this focus one up here. This is
yeah.
geometric. I really like this one.
Yeah, we could do that one for S too. I like that.
I might do A though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because
I was gonna say either S or A. Top of A.
For the thing with S is the themes you put in S are always your first choices. If you don't know what to pick, you'll always go to the ones in S.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Is that just solid white? The next one?
No, this is Lux. It has like little, like kind of like a square theme. It's a little bit more fancy.
I
don't think
I don't think I've ever used that one. I don't care for it
It
really.
looks okay though, so maybe it could be the first C.
Yeah, we could do C. That's fair.
Marina. This one's pretty gross looking.
Yeah, I don't like that one
And
really.
Yeah, I would probably throw this in here. This one's pretty quick to do.
Can
This
we
one-
just can we take the third one and just throw that in D right away?
Lux right here?
No, no, the actual like third one for like the picking one. So you have the blue one and then you have the pink one and then the third one. No, go down. That one. Can we just throw that in D right away, please? I do not like that one one bit.
Momentum?
Yeah, can we just throw that in D, please?
This is pretty gross.
Yeah, can we just throw that in there, please? Thank you.
Gross. Anyways, back on track.
Back to the normal. I just saw it. I'm like, okay, this is just hideous. We just need to get that off the board.
And there's other ones like that. I can already
Yeah.
tell you. Material.
I think I've used this maybe once.
This one looks pretty nice. This one is nice to look at.
Yeah, I would say B.
Yeah, I agree. This is definitely B, and it's definitely better looking than this one.
Yes.
Because this one, you know, to make it look good, you have to do some work.
Yeah.
Same with this one, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's
So
fair.
I might even consider dropping that one later.
That's fair.
Modern Writer. I've seen this one a lot. I don't really use this one.
I don't think I've ever used that one.
This one's kind of gross as well.
I would say they're C or D.
I'd probably put C because again, I've seen other people use this.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's not very nice looking. This one,
I've used that one.
I've seen this one a lot.
Yep.
But I just, to me, it's harsh to look at.
Yeah, I would say.
And I've also
I
seen
mean-
people use these. So me personally, I think B.
Yeah, I could attest to that. Yeah.
But I would definitely put it right in the middle of B. I think that's a great spot. I like the blue one way more. It's just nicer.
Yeah. Ooh.
Was that
Okay.
Paradigm?
Yeah, something like that.
That one is pretty nice.
What are you thinking?
I'm not sure. This one is tough to put pictures in it because of the background.
Yeah, that's the only thing though.
I definitely would not put it top. It would probably be B or C. I'd probably do lower B with this one. So maybe like here.
Yeah.
And the more I'm thinking about it, I really think this should drop to B. The game day one.
Yeah, that's fine.
But they slide it
Yeah, I
right.
was thinking A or B for that one. So that's fair.
Plum. This one's gross.
Yeah, deep.
Yeah. This one is very nasty. I mean, again, you could change the color, but
Nope.
it's still gross. Ugh. Pop.
I have used that one actually a couple times,
Yeah, me
but it's
too.
very like you need it for a very specific presentation.
It's like a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
I don't really know what that trick is. I never use this one. 'Cause
I've used it once and I do not remember what I used it for.
It's very. I don't really like it, but I probably wouldn't put it in D because it's nicer than the ones in D.
Yeah, I would say
Bottom C.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ooh.
This one I have used.
Shift. This one is colorful, but it's still very modern and professional.
Yeah, I would say either S or A for that one.
Really?
Yes. I would probably say A.
I definitely wouldn't do it in S because this one
No.
isn't. This one's not like a safe bet to fall back on.
I would say A.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Ooh, simple dark. So nothing, but it's just dark. That's nice. This one is,
I feel like it's a very basic one to
Yes.
drop to if you absolutely
and
need
this
it.
one is my second most used of all time, probably.
Yeah.
So
I
this
would-
for me, this one's S easily.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Because
yeah.
this
I
one-
I can agree to that. Yeah.
Because this is if you don't want to do any work to make it look nice, you just make it the dark theme.
The dark black.
It instantly
background,
looks
yeah.
way better. And then you have the basic. You don't do anything.
And then I'm happy with that just because then we have both of our top go-tos in S.
Yes.
Like I have my top go-to and you have your top go-to. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
fair.
The basic white, sure, it doesn't look very nice, but
But
let's
it's
be honest,
basic.
this is the most used one ever. Because there's times when you're making a presentation and you don't even care to look at the themes. Like every one we did in business, it was always like this.
Yeah, because we wanted to get it done quick
Yeah.
and we didn't really care about how it looked, so we just went with the basic.
But because I use this so much, I would probably put it between top C or bottom of B.
I'd do bottom B.
Ooh, is that state? This one is my nice looking one to fall on.
Yeah.
Same with this one. These are like in the same realm for me. I've
I
probably
would
used this
do
one
A
more.
for that one.
Really? I would put this one S.
I would do A. I don't use that one
Mm.
a ton. I know you do.
This one is very nice.
We could do top A.
Okay. Bang.
Yeah, there we go.
Spearmint. This one's okay.
It's not. It's okay. It's not great.
Yeah. It's not as. I wouldn't say. Yeah. Where would you put this one? Not S or A. Probably not D.
top C.
Okay.
Top C. Middle of B maybe. I wouldn't go any higher.
I'd probably do down here.
Or bottom B. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
What do we got here? Streamline. This is a very nice one. Very commonly used
Yeah.
business look. To me, this is the same realm as this one.
Okay.
So
Yeah, if you want to do, I would do top B.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I don't use that one a ton. Me
this
personally.
one is just a nicer version. Of
Yeah.
that to me.
Basically, yeah.
Swiss.
It's just solid orange.
It's a very nice looking color, but the thing with this one is if you're trying to write a lot of information, it really sucks because the
Yeah.
font is huge up here, and then you don't have the whole.
It's
slide.
very small.
This one is easily a mid tier for me,
Yeah.
so I'd probably put it here.
Yeah, that's fair.
It looks nice though. And then the last one is Tropic.
I've used that one before.
Yeah, me too. But
And we have a lot in B.
this is very mediocre though. To me, this is another mid tier one.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
I would say B.
yeah, probably somewhere like that. So how are we feeling about this list?
I like the list.
So-
I do.
Yeah, the ones in S are like pretty much the ones we use every time.
Yeah.
Ones in A, definitely the nicest looking.
Next ones we would probably look at if our S's,
Yeah.
if we don't really feel in our S's that day.
Yeah, this one is easily my second choice every single time.
Yeah.
Um,
And the second one in A is usually like my second choice too.
really,
Yeah. Either that one or the next one over.
yeah, fair enough.
The shift or whatever.
And
Yeah.
I think these top ones, this top three, I would consider, but I never really go with any of these other ones. Actually, now I'm thinking about that. I'd put that there then, because these ones I'd pretty much never consider, and the ones C and D I would used once or never will use. The only time I would use the ones in mid to bottom of the B tier is if I'm with a group and somebody else already picked that theme. You know what I mean? Because if somebody else picks a theme, you're not really gonna change it.
Yeah.
I will say I've used the plum one time and it was horrible. I will say that.
Yeah.
I think we have a pretty good tier list here.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely.
This is definitely the weirdest one I've ever done, but it was very very interesting. You know, a tier list that would be interesting to do would be a font. Doing like
Ooh, a font
like
tier
Google
list.
Doc fonts.
That would be interesting.
I know this hurts all the adults, all the millennials and the boomers, because you all use, and when we get to real businesses, you use all the Microsoft programs and they don't use Google. But in school, they only have us use Google Docs and Google Slides, so this is just what we have and what we grew up with. But Google Docs font,
Yeah.
those are very hit or miss. So I think that'd be a really good one.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see where we're at for time.
I was just gonna ask where we're at.
152 or an hour 52.
Probably could wrap it up here. I would say
Hmm.
because we were shooting for like around 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's what we were shooting for.
Yeah, that's pretty good. We can probably.
Wrap up this special edition episode.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it was a good one. I definitely enjoyed it.
Yes, this was definitely very, very great. Very interesting. We introduced new dynamics.
Yeah.
Like the top fives, the tier list. So, I mean, if anybody else has any ideas what we should do, you can throw them out in the wherever. I'm gonna die. So yeah, Leo, you have any thoughts?
Nope.
You just breathed a lot.
Not as
Anyways.
energetic as the last time, but we also didn't give him any catnip this time.
True, but he didn't really need any last time either. He was kind of
Yeah.
zooming around. He had the zoomies.
He did have the zoomies.
So today he's been sleeping all day.
Yeah, like most cats do.
That's why I wouldn't get a cat.
I'd get a dog. I'm a
Yeah.
dog person.
Ooh, doing a tier list of dog breeds would be good.
Oh,
too.
that would be fun.
That would be really
We might need to
interesting.
save that for next time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Brody, any last words? Or are we signing off?
I think we can close the air.
All
That's
right.
pretty good.
Sounds good. You want me to say it or are you going to say it?
You got it.
Podcast out.